Early in the morning, our journey begins to meet Samora Nyakwarsana, where we had gone to pick the birds that we are to deliver to Mama Aboy. Through hills and valleys, we maneuver our way.
Yeah.
So this
and how do you know that this is a female and this is a male?
They are different in shape.
Females ni gidok mabor.
So females have longer beaks.
Males ni
shorter beaks.
Then males be
are usually larger.
Larger than males ngurumaga.
They make that funny sound.
Pigeon dance. When they're courting the male ones. Guess well, give for a
So my guess was right, that when the birds are romancing, the male one keeps revolving around the female one. As a
making that funny sound.
Yeah, making dance. That funny sound. It is called a pigeon dance.
And that's their way of courting.
And now, when you go to select these things, how do you know that this is the partner?
You have to observe them for a while. And like these ones are ready to lay.
Yeah.
So the male is always chasing after the female. Then you definitely know.
So this is the one for this.
This one is almost ready.
Then
these two, they were in the same house. They have chosen a nest.
Okay.
So nimezishika kama ziko pamoja zinaangalia room inakaaje.
And do you think change of environment will affect its
in any way?
Its productivity?
Until they get used to the environment.
Yeah.
Though if they are ready to lay eggs,
they'll just lay. Yeah. Because they only lay 2.
Yeah, only 2. Like how many times can they lay and hatch in a year?
Pigeons, 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
Pigeons hatch, let me say, every 3 months.
Yeah.
That is 4 times in a year.
Like how long, at what age do they
start laying?
Yeah. Maturity begins at 4 months.
Yes.
4 to 6 months. The earlier ones will lay at 4 months. The late bloomers will lay at 6 months.
Okay.
But now once they begin laying, it's back to back. They will lay eggs, hatch, feed the chicks for a month and a half, then lay eggs again. Now the female sits on the eggs, the male feeds the squabs. And they have to be fed well, because if the other ones are hatched and these ones are not ready to eat by their own, you'll have problems.
Yeah, you'll have problems because they have to feed the older generation.
In fact, what they usually do, once they hatch the new ones, the older squabs are chased away. You go and look for life.
Okay. So if they want to be mature by then?
Yeah, not really mature, but they should not be ready to feed by themselves at that point. So once they lay, make sure you feed them well. Once they hatch, make sure you feed them well.
So what does feeding well entail?
A mixture of cereals. Rice,
and they would want some water to drink.
Green gram. No, clean water is obvious. And they are clean birds. They also take a shower.
So you need to
the watering point needs to be big enough that they can swim inside. They take a shower on a daily basis.
Yes.
So interesting. Okay. Yeah, man. Hi, guys. Then Pamela strikes a conversation with Mama Boy to understand how she has been cultivating her farm and the kind of crops that she has always grown and how they have always performed.
They are miners. Omine. So omine nutrients ko golo piny kokelo malo. Koro with time en kaka gipidhe ni with time ineno kaka kendo bedo biro tu.
Mafugo. Hi guys, welcome to our channel Joint Hands Green Life Trees. My name is John Bosco and today we happen to be visiting Rongo sub-county, Kitere village, a place called Wuthogik. And we are visiting Mama Boy's place, courtesy of Otenga Jr, who has been doing a lot of charity in this village, and today we are at Mama Boy's place and we are meeting Mama Boy. Glad to see you. Are we welcome?
I'm welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Pam is here.
Yes, I'm Pamela, Joint Hands Green Life Trees. We are here for the first time to make, we've got a new friend, Mama Boy, courtesy of Otenga Jr. And we are happy to be here. We are happy to be spreading love. We are spreading our wings. And here is a new friend that we've been able to get. Yes, so, okay, Otenga.
Yeah, so hi everyone. Welcome to Joint Hand Green Life Trees YouTube channel. Yeah, guys, if this is your first time coming across this channel and you haven't subscribed, please consider by subscribing to their YouTube channel. Guys, I'm so happy they finally here.
Yeah.
You know, I did not believe, you know, and I'm so happy so much. And now Mama Boy is going to know what we are doing. Guys, we are outside here to spread love.
Yes.
And now she has got a lady. It is going to be a lady to lady. Now she's going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
And Green Life John Tree, that is Pamela and Bosco. God bless you so much for taking your time to come and see what's taking place here, and also to enlighten us on things to do with planting, because you see how our land is, it is not that friendly. Yeah, it is not fertile.
But much can be achieved from here, just as it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
And,
this
that's why we are talking to Mama Boy about it, so that we can see just how to get the best out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I know that it is possible.
It is.
This land actually is very productive.
Yes.
It is very rich. Going by what I've seen here,
Yeah.
it can produce.
Yes.
Can't it, Pamela?
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
And that's why we are here.
Mhm.
We are talking to her just to see on the ways of how to make it better.
Yeah. You know when you guys are saying like it is possible, it can produce high yield. Mama
Yes.
Boy is like, what are these guys saying?
It
I've
can,
been
no?
working here for a long time, but I haven't received
Yeah, it
anything.
can.
You know?
It can.
Yeah, but I think if we have got good expertise in it, it is going to produce high yield. I know that. Everything you have to be smart and work towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you.
Napidoga kanyoka. Neno yumbasta. Aja olega mwenye maji. Koro naja pidika kanya but chache mungu.
Oh.
Yeah, now guys, it has been a lengthy consultation with Mama Boy on how to go about her garden here, because from what she has told us is that this particular portion of land hasn't been quite productive. She spoke of a section up there where she had cultivated some maize and she only managed 3 tins. Back here we call them gorogoro. 3 tins, I estimate that to be around 7 kilograms per.
3 tins should be 9 kilograms.
Yeah, around 9 to 10 kilograms is
Yeah.
a
Of
poultry
maize.
of
It is
maize.
After all that long wait.
Okay, could be
6.
around 6 or
Yeah.
okay. Let's talk of 6 to 10 kilograms after the
Yeah.
long wait and all that. So as far as she's concerned, this is a piece of land that is never productive, and she can't expect much from it. But looking at it from agronomical lenses, I see a piece of land that can produce just a lot for subsistence and also for commercial. At least she can make some income out of what she can cultivate here, and it is what we are advising her about. We are also noting that this is a village in which people are so used to growing eucalyptus trees, and we've told you this many times in our previous videos that eucalyptus doesn't support other crops. No crop does well where you've planted eucalyptus. And so this is marking the beginning of our journey with her to see that she's doing less of eucalyptus and doing more of agroforestry trees, and we aspire to do a forest garden in this home. The journey we want to travel with her is a little hard because this place is a little far-flung from our operation area, and also will require a lot of input. And so I think calling upon our friends who can come on board, so that this is another opportunity to do some transformation just as we've done it elsewhere. But from our end as Joint Hands Green Life Trees, we are committing that we want to see a difference in this particular home. We want to see abundance of food. We want to see abundance of vegetables, fruits, and herbs, and the improvement of the soil structure here, such that this land can produce as much as it can. We came over here having been sent over by a friend to check on possibility of planting bananas here, and I can confirm that yes, bananas can do well here. It all depends on how they are worked on, and I guarantee that if we give it our best, it is going to yield. In around 1 year, she could be good to harvest some fruits. That is what we are looking into. And we'll also be highlighting to you what we brought over, the birds. We'll get there, but we decided that we start from this farm. And so we are going to find out how to go about the banana holes. We need large holes because the structure of this soil is such that it is maram and so full of stones and rocks. But we're going to make holes and try to break all those rocks and have a large hole. And we are contemplating getting farmyard manure from wherever we can get it. This being a rural village, I believe that we can get it and have it filled up in the holes to enhance the growth of the bananas that we intend to have here. What am I leaving outside?
You've talked it all, and just as you've said that we are intending to make this a forest garden. This is how the land looks like, no plants, nothing to revitalize the soil. So I think after doing the bananas that seems to be there right now,
Yeah,
we love to plant a few nitrogen fixers just around this plot.
yeah,
That will take care of the soil.
yeah,
Yes, and then we'll be doing the holes. We love to use farmyard manure so
yeah.
that the uptake becomes faster. And just within the same farm, I think this is where she loved to do the cabbages as well.
Yeah.
So it means that the whole of this place must be dug.
Yeah.
Then we do the spots for the bananas, and then we'll be doing a seed bed for the cabbages, and then she'll be waiting to transplant them into this farm just within the bananas. But at least we love to teach her now to give portions of different kinds of vegetables within the same farm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And before I forget, this slope is too steep from up there coming this way.
right.
So at least we love to come up with a way of making sure that this soil doesn't run from that place. So we have to do some kind of terrace, just one terrace in the middle, so that we can prevent the soil from running there, just down to the river. Mama is looking at me.
she's
Yeah, we need to minimize. Actually, the slope is very steep.
Yeah, it's very steep.
And so if we do some terraces, and we'll do it using nitrogen fixers, we could do using caliandra. We could do that so that it holds the soil from moving, and we could do one to that end and this other side, and also, you know, soft sugarcane sells. And that is what perhaps we could use to hold this lowest section. Yeah, so that whenever, you know, that whole erosion, that water, once it is held by the sugarcane to its end, I'm giving example of what we can do. I'm not resolving that we do sugarcane. But if that is what we go for, then you realize that she'll be selling it. I know this is a sugarcane growing zone, but mostly it is a factory sugarcane, which is usually so hard people can't buy to chew. But when you do the soft one, people will buy it. Absolutely, it will have a market. And considering that we have Kitende school that is just adjacent here, pupils love sugarcane so much. Perhaps you could consider that direction. And I'm also noting that moles are here.
Yeah, there are moles here.
Yeah, so this is a molehill. This here is a molehill, and this is also another upcoming molehill. And we understand we have some plants that repel moles, so we could consider them. Yeah, we also have got mole poison. We will see what works best.
It's better to do the plants.
Yeah, because again, we can't have moles here and expect to harvest.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think they were attracted by the cassava that was planted here previously.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, they love tubers, so that they had food here. This was a gold mine for them.
Yeah.
So we've got to see how to eradicate them if we are to harvest anything here. And
the soil seems to be very dry, just as Mama Aboy has said. But maybe we can think of planting a line of vetiver grass.
yeah, a line of vetiver grass, and also mulching. Mulching will help a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know the mulches will finally convert to humus.
Yes.
And so the more we mulch, the more humus we will be getting.
So this vetiver grass, it will help in moisture retention, bringing moisture upwards.
And also
and
mining.
The leaves, and the leaves will be used as mulch, because she'll always be cutting the grass to use as mulch during dry season.
Yeah. And gladly, she has no livestock, so I know crops and livestock sometimes is a great challenge.
Yeah, becomes challenging, but for now she can achieve.
Yeah.
We can get something from
here. So since she doesn't,
before the goats come.
Yeah, before she has the goats and cows, and integrating the two is usually a challenge.
Yes.
The livestock she has so far are, now she's gonna have the ducks and the pigeons.
Yeah.
Pigeons have no problem. Yeah. So guys, that is the plan we have for this farm. Once it will have been cultivated, we can then, the next other thing will be to prepare the holes. And then we plant, and then we start drawing our plan from there going forward. But for now, most importantly is to see that it is cultivated.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why all these? Just as I said, we are towards transformation through sustainable agroforestry practices. So whenever we get to a place like this, we have to make sure that we create the kind of transformation that is needed, that is required. And this is just a journey towards that. So Mama Aboy will act as an example here, so that others can also emulate from her. Yes.
Yeah, and it is about ensuring that she is growing in 3 key areas. First of all, we are addressing food security.
Yes.
And we are addressing conservation. because we'll have conserved the ecosystem, we'll have conserved her soil, and we will have improved it and the entire environment. And finally, we will have done some household economic
Kicking out
strengthening.
poverty. Do you know how to kick poverty?
Yeah,
When you
kicking
have
out
money,
poverty.
you kick poverty.
Because if she will have some passion fruit around,
Yes,
she can
that she can
harvest and
sell.
sell.
Yeah.
If she'll have some pawpaw trees around, she can pick the pawpaws and take to the market. If she'll have the bananas, she can harvest. Besides eating the bananas, she can sell and make some income. And the vegetables that she'll be having here, we would love to see a one-stop shop where the entire village could be coming in to pick some vegetables, to pick some fruits, and also to get some firewood out of the trees that she'll be coppicing. I would love to see her, the caliandra that she plants, whenever she harvests it, she can have firewood. Besides using it for domestic consumption, she can always sell some. Yeah, so
So far, so good, Mama Boy.
so far so good. We want
How
to
did
see
you
money
hear
in your
about that?
pocket.
How is it now with you? Is it possible?
It's possible.
Yes. Yeah, it's possible. All is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to focus. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Otenga, thank you so much. Otenga is our camera person. That's why you're not seeing him at this end.
Yeah.
He's behind the camera.
Yeah,
Behind-
but you can hear his voice. So Otenga, you can tell us something.
Yeah, I'm so happy, guys, for you coming here. You've taught us a lot. We've learned a lot today, and I think if we put that in work, it's going to be possible. As Pamela said, everything is possible if we work towards it. And guys, thank you very much for coming. And whoever did this so that Pamela and Bosso can come in my village, I'm so happy.
Yes.
Yeah, with that great support. Yeah, as you have said, Mama Boy can act like an example, so
Yeah.
that people now don't see the bad side of the soil.
Yeah.
They can say, oh, even if it is dry, now it can produce a yield, you know. Yeah, so we are here to see, we are here to watch, we see how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And guys, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to do that, you know. As we share love to others, show us love by subscribing. Because when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube recommend it to a lot of people. We get good audience who can support good work that we are doing here. Just sharing love. Love is free. Subscribe.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Otenga. Yeah, Mama Boy, you have something to say?
Mama Boy has not seen whatever we've delivered, so I think we should go and show her.
Yeah, yeah. So we can move.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So guys, inside here we are carrying the doves, the pigeons. Do we call them doves or pigeons? These things.
I don't even know the
Both
difference.
names are just nice to use. Huh? But now they are right in here, and they've come a long way. We had to make some holes for them, at least not to suffocate. The entire carton has 4 pigeons, and they are a couple. So I'll try to open and access them. Yeah, so this one here, I've called it
Pure white, eh?
pure white.
Hi.
Let's help Pamela.
Yeah, so we have got this one also.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So there's something we were told about the beak, a long beak and the short beak one.
Yeah, so we were told that when it
Male
has a
and
short
female.
beak, like this one has a short beak, if we put the beaks together, you can see.
Yeah, the difference.
Yeah, so the female one has a long beak.
Now this is the female.
Yeah, and the male one has got a shorter beak. I don't know what that
Yeah,
tells
that's what they told us.
you. Yeah, I think
Because we were asking how do they know that this one is male and this is female?
Oh.
Yes, and he told us that he's looking at the beak,
Oh.
and there's a way in which he also observes the pair.
Yeah.
Right?
So
To know.
when you know
Yeah.
when you want to know they are a couple because the couple they intermarry,
Yeah.
so they get to identify each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And once a male pairs with a female, you will see what the kind of romance
Behavior,
that
yeah.
the male plays around the female,
Yeah.
and so that tells you that it is the male. It normally produces some sound
Yeah.
as
When
it,
it's around that
yeah,
female.
when it dances around. We call it is it
Romance.
pigeon dance.
Pigeon dance,
Yeah,
he said it's
pigeon dance.
pigeon
Yeah, he
dance,
said it is pigeon dance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there's
And he said that these ones are just due. They're almost producing,
yeah,
laying eggs.
these ones will be laying eggs sooner. Yeah, and so he advised that we will have them within an enclosure like that one, and for a while before they can be let to fly.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually he went ahead to pluck some feathers, which he said will regrow. You see, this one side has got long feathers.
Oh, yeah.
But the long ones here, the flight feathers, had to be removed.
Oh.
So that they couldn't escape.
It stays in an enclosure for a longer time before it's.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he said after a while they'll just regrow and they'll be able to fly.
Oh.
Yeah. So Pam, can you hold this one also? Yeah. So hold the feet, or you can hold it. Oh yeah, that way. Mama Aboy, how do you do your
Hey. Aboy na waki. Mangencha. Minevani mwana we ya udhot. Aiko kwa mlango.
Yeah, mondo wadwa ni mondo wawuok ka kwaserwako gi e odgi kacho.
Are you sure that's the pair?
But they will just choose themselves.
They will choose themselves. Yeah. We could be carrying someone.
Someone's.
We haven't talked about the feathers at the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is putting on socks.
Yeah, it is wearing socks.
Yeah, guys, you can see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he said that the male.
he said that the male one had there's a male one that had socks.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a male one that had socks. This
And
one. I think
this one.
they must be very hungry now because since we started this.
And
It
they are
is.
used to eating where they are. They're used to eating.
And they have a diet. They are fed on a diet, a very nice diet,
Oh.
which we've already advised here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that when I came over, I found some sorghum around.
Yeah.
So I've already prepared some sorghum they'll be taking. Yeah. So.
Makok the walk.
Yeah, so let me release them in there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Come and release those.
Pure white.
Yeah, pure white.
Yeah.
We should give them some food.
Yeah, so they need to get some food. Oh, mago bende ang negi chama lakini. Iwoni ko yaw kani giwuok. Tek ni chung e dhoot ka ok ginyal dwaro larore kodi.
Magi ng'iyo gi grains. Oduma no winjo swagi.
Pure
Pure
white.
Yang ni med negi pi kanyo.
Wow. Pure. This is a nice species, eh?
And you know these pure whites are expensive.
Yeah,
I'd not known that these things are expensive, Otenga.
they are.
I didn't know. These things are expensive. The pure white ones, they are more expensive than the black doves or the grey ones.
Imagine this one can swallow a whole maize.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
they
they swallowed?
Yeah, I've seen one swallowing a whole maize grain.
They do swallow.
Oh.
Yeah, even this one has eaten. Yeah. Hey, and they've been tired. You see the way they are stretching themselves.
Now the appetite is
It's back, eh?
Gained the appetite.
Yes. I don't know whether that drinking water is okay. Can we add? Maji ya kunywa.
But it need to be changed. I see it is very dirty.
It's dirty.
It need to be changed.
Mama Boy, ingia ubadilishe.
No. Yeah.
Visitors pia.
Now guys, these are the guys receiving the new visitors in this new home. So you can see them looking so beautiful outside there. I just love the way the structure is done. And they are just so suspicious of who is this stranger pointing a camera at us. But now the new guys are here. Yeah, they are doing some grooming. They are just familiarizing with the new place. And they are wondering, where could this be? Yeah, and this is how they look. Oh, nice. They are familiarizing with the new home. Oh, en gima ber ne jina, no? Chiemo nitie.
Wow. So which one is the duck? Mama Boy, see the blessings, man. Okay, now the female one. This one is for a boy. Okay. The female one is for a boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then that one.
Koro kae to koro inyalo gini, inyalo make koro.
Kamano tuan?
Macho chak matuon. Muscovy. These are Muscovy duck, one of the ducks that we've just delivered here for Mama Boy's yard. So she'll be having some ducks. And the fact that she's got some water body around, I think they'll be moving down there to swim a bit before they make it back home. So the white one is the male one, while this is a female one. We still are hesitant to release it to walk because we feel it
Might fly.
yeah, so we wanted to familiarize with the home and be used to the home. They'll be provided with some meal, so after eating, they'll know that they indeed belong to a new home. Yeah, so guys, that is the match we had for you from Mama Boy's place, and with Otenga, who is the lead guy in this work. Yeah. So once more, Otenga, thank you for the work, the kind of work you've done here.
Yeah.
It is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, some journeys are so hard to begin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so thank you also for taking the courage. It takes courage to make some steps.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because you are usually so uncertain on whether you'll succeed or not.
Yeah, it usually happens that
And
way.
sometimes the fear of failing keeps you, keeps discouraging you.
Yeah, should I continue or stop? Should I continue or stop? But we thank God, our subscribers and God. Yeah, we are together, and that's why everything is coming along very well. Yeah, and I know with you coming here, we are waiting for more to come.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and also another thing to congratulate you about is, you know, the cost of integrity. Integrity is very expensive.
Yeah, sure.
Because you know, resources have to be sent, and you have to utilize accordingly.
Yeah.
And sometimes many do not deliver appropriately. Because just as I said, integrity is expensive. But it is the ideal thing in the long run.
Sure.
And in the long run, it gives an answer.
Yeah,
it is full of blessings.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and so thank you also for that.
Yeah, thank you too for recognizing that. You know, we have to deliver what exactly we are told to do. You know, and money management is also so tough. If you miss small.
A small mess anywhere, you've lost it.
Yeah, you've lost it.
Yeah, so
and again, if you take somebody's money and said, "Oh, let me use in this project, I'll get." If you start like that, that is failing.
You are doomed.
Yeah, you're doomed.
Yeah.
When you are given fund, you know, specifically this is to be at this point,
Yeah.
let it be there.
All right.
And also write everything down. That's what has been keeping us going.
Yeah, it makes you accountable.
Yeah, so when you wake up in the morning, you are like, oh, what should we do? Then you just go direct to what you should be doing. Yeah, no guesswork. No
Yeah.
guesswork.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
because again, you've got to plan out your work,
Yeah, sure.
and any small mishap
Yeah.
can ruin your entire
Everything.
journey.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, so
You
delicate.
can be good from the start, but
Yeah.
one day can ruin everything. Just
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have to do it at your best every day. Excellent work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah.
And importantly, I've also learned how to make a simple house for pigeons.
Yeah.
A simple structure. I've loved it.
You just love it.
And you know, I've not been keeping pigeons, but I think from what I've seen, what I've observed since I started it at Nyakwarsana, the guy who gave us these pigeons is called Samora, and he calls himself Nyakwarsana. That is his nickname.
Oh, the nickname.
Yeah, and so since I started interacting with him and got over here and seen this structure, hey, I'm loving birds.
Just love birds now.
Yeah, I'm beginning to love them. So I must keep some.
But again, the pigeons, they just look nice, you know.
Yeah, they look so beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
So lovely. And this one would want to jump up.
But yeah. But soon and very soon,
yeah,
they will be flying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Pam, we are winding up this video. Perhaps you might have what to tell us.
I'm just happy.
Move closer.
I've just found out that Mama Aboy sells bananas.
Oh.
At least I've managed to purchase some.
Oh, you've purchased some bananas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Hey, it's a heavy shopping.
Yes, because I was even asking how she ripens them.
Yeah.
And she's told me that she's using some plants.
Oh, to ripen them.
To ripen them, she's using
this albizia?
Albizia and solanium.
Solanium.
Yes.
Is it the Sodom's apple?
The Sodom apple.
Yeah,
yes.
The Sodom apple.
Yeah, to ripen them. Because she has a lot. It seems she does this business a lot.
For a long time.
Yeah, because right now she's telling me that she's moving to the market.
Yeah. Oh, even when I called her, she was going towards the market.
Oh, sorry. So that's why I've managed to purchase some because they look so nice. I need to surprise my family with some bananas today.
And also is a kind way of supporting her in business.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, we also have to support her.
Yeah.
Because this is what feeds her. Yeah, so I'm just happy that I've got another friend here, courtesy of Otenga and courtesy of one uncle. Yes. Yeah, so you people are making us rich far, and we are traversing the country now. We are making new friends. We are really spreading this love, and we appreciate so much. So whatever we came for, we delivered the doves. I mean the pigeons.
And the ducks.
And the ducks. So we are remaining with the plants. So there's something that has to be done, and then we'll come and do the holes before we do the planting.
Right.
This time we decided that in case any plants are donated somewhere, we have the plants, yes, on the ground, but we have to go and see how the ground is.
Yeah, sure.
Because we may have carried the plants, we leave them here, then maybe it will take time to maintain them on the ground before they are planted, and in that process, some may get spoiled. So we'll make sure that the ground is well taken care of, the holes are dug, and then we just carry the plants, put inside the hole, we do the planting. So we will leave the maintenance work for the owner of the yard, or we'll be making some visits, some follow-ups, so that we can see how they are progressing. Yes.
Because a loss of a plant is a loss to us, even when a client has purchased. I mean, even if we are paid for the plants, the moment they are lost, the moment they didn't attain what was aspired,
Yeah.
then it is a loss to us.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are not ready for such losses anymore. We've encountered them,
Yeah.
and this time we are giving everything quite a different approach.
Yeah, you know, the goal is transformation.
Yes.
And we have to ensure that we achieve the intended
Transform.
intention, the intended goal.
Yeah.
Like Mina Boy sells these bananas, so whenever, if just in case she'll be having some from her own farm, it will be a better business for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She won't
she'll
need to go and buy again.
no, she'll not need to go and purchase
Yeah.
elsewhere so that she can take to the market.
Yeah.
It will be a good business for her. It will
Yeah.
change her life.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, I'm beginning to see just a lot. Imagine the river is right down here.
Yeah.
If only she could have means of pumping that water upwards,
Yeah.
then she would never lack, because she would irrigate and have all her crops watered in and
Exactly.
out of season.
Yeah.
And imagine in a dry season, if she has vegetables in her garden, then she sells during that dry season. She would be the sole supplier of vegetables. Imagine that would be some good income for her household.
Yeah.
And also to see that her son, a boy, also gets some school fee and other necessities. Yeah, so guys, this conversation may not end.
But before Otenga will initiate the digging process.
Yeah, maybe let me explain this a bit. Guys, this farm here, this garden here is the section which we are going to work on. This section, since they harvested cassava, it is what you can see there. All the way from down the trees that you can see, those young trees coming this way. And also almost to this end of the pitla tree. All this is part of the garden that needs to be cultivated. So what Pam is trying to say is that Otenga will help us to initiate the cultivation process,
Yes.
so that it is dug thoroughly.
It's dug thoroughly. Then when we come back, we do the holes. We'll make the spots and dig the holes.
Yeah,
and then he'll also help us look for the manure.
Yeah.
Yeah, to mix with the soil.
Yeah.
And do a seed bed for cabbages.
Oh. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that means a watering can is gonna be very necessary.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got to think about that.
For the seed bed,
Yeah, for the seed bed. And after the cultivation and the harrowing,
Yes.
you know, we still won't dig the holes and work on the same day.
No.
We will map out the garden, do a layout and understand what needs to be planted where. And once we've structured all that is when we will leave work behind for laborers to help us dig the holes to the sizes that we want.
Yeah.
Perhaps on that day we could only do a demonstration of the kind of hole that we need.
Yeah.
Then once we demonstrated, we leave them to dig, and then when we come for our third time, then we will do the planting.
We carry the plants.
We will carry the plants and do the planting.
Exactly.
Yeah, so there's just so much work here. It wasn't as simple as coming over and planting and growing.
Yeah.
It is not that simple.
But you are most welcome.
Thank
you.
Thank
You are
you.
most welcome here.
Yeah.
And we want to see the transformation
Exactly.
through Joint Hand Green Life Trees.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now, guys, we are grateful. Thank you for following. Thank you for always tuning in to Joint Hands Green Life Trees channel, and for also following and for giving us the viewership and for your comments, because they've informed us a lot. This guy is called Otenga Jr.
Otenga Jr.
And in his channel, his YouTube channel is known as Otenga Jr. Please, he's the guy behind every project that is taking place in this home. So please consider subscribing to his channel and consider supporting his work, because this guy is doing charity and is doing it from the bottom of his heart, from all my observation. So please, he deserves your support. Then on our channel here, if you come across this video and you find it impressive, please share, like and share, and make a comment. And do not forget to tap the subscribe button, because that is a way of supporting us.
Wow.
And that is all we had for you from Mama Boy's place with Art Otenga Jr.
I'm so happy, and thank you guys for coming to visit me here. Welcome once again.
Yeah.
And let's make friendship. Even me too. I'll now come to your place.
Yes.
You're welcome.
So that we
you
meet.
visit our nursery as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is all. Our next video is right on course. So right after watching this, stay tuned. A lot more is coming your way. We wish you the very best. From us, Otenga Jr. and Joint Hands Green Life Trees, we say bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Uh,